Hello everyone, welcome back to Autotrend TV. I'm your Prajesh again from Tafi Access Limited Tata Car Showroom today, and I'm here with the brand new Tata Altroz XM Plus petrol variant. This video is sponsored by Boodmo.com, the spare parts expert. Any brand, any model, any spare part, they have the cheapest and expensive options all at one place for you. You can check out their website at Boodmo.com or download the Boodmo app, which is available for iOS and Android devices as well. Boodmo also offers return and refund assurance within 10 days of purchase. If you don't like the spare part, you can return it within 10 days without any hassle. Boodmo, the spare parts expert and quite literally the one-stop shop for all your automotive spare part needs. The XM Plus is the Tata Altroz's latest variant, launched just recently by Tata Motors. This new XM Plus variant slots right in between the already existing XM and the XT variants of the Altroz. This new XM Plus variant aims to provide a few more features over the already existing XM variant without much of a price increase. So from the front, this looks exactly similar to the XM variant. That's because just like the XM variant, the XM Plus variant also lacks front fog lamps and LED DRLs. The headlamps remain exactly the same as the XT and the XM variants though. The second major difference when you compare with the XM variant is the availability of 16-inch steel wheels on this XM Plus variant along with the wheel covers. These wheels are the exact same wheels seen on the XT variant of the Tata Altroz, providing better looks to this mid-spec variant. Apart from that, everything else looks exactly the same as the regular XM and the XT variants, including the glossy black finishing around the window line and on the ORVMs. Body color door handles are standard from the XE variant itself. Moving towards the rear, this car looks exactly the same as the XM variant. That's because this XM Plus variant does not offer a reverse parking camera and instead offers only 2 reverse parking sensors. Everything else, including the glossy black finish on the top half of the tailgate, the mini spoilers on top of the windshield and the wraparound tail lamps remain exactly the same as before. The main aim of this new XM Plus variant is to compete against the Magna variant of the brand new i20 by providing more features at a comparatively lower price. So let's see what are the additional features on the inside. Yes folks, I'm right now inside the brand new Tata Altroz XM Plus variant. It is easy to mistake this for the XT variant. That's because this XM Plus variant gets a 7-inch touchscreen system from Harman. As you can see, you have the Harman branding on top, and it also gets steering mounted audio controls. However, when you compare with the XT variant, this XM Plus lacks a few features such as cruise control. The XT variant gets cruise control along with automatic climate control. So these features are what are missing on this XM Plus variant. Apart from that, this variant still is a very good value for money variant thanks to the touchscreen infotainment system, which also gets Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, and you also get voice command functions which can be paired to the Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You also get reverse parking sensors for which the display is integrated into this touchscreen system. And well, that is all. Everything else is exactly the same as seen on the XM variant. However, this XM Plus variant also gets one additional feature over the XM, adding to the list. That is a flip key with follow me headlamp function. So this is a feature which was previously available only on the XE Rhythm, XM Rhythm variants. Even the regular XM variant does not get flip key with remote locking, but this XM Plus adds that feature. So this is the only standard variant of the Tata Altroz range which gets a flip key, which is exactly similar to that seen on the Tata Tiago as well. It also gets follow me headlamp function. So all the other variants above this variant, say for the XT and the XZ and also the brand new upcoming XZ Plus, get push button start with smart key. This is the only variant which gets this key, and of course the spare key remains still the very same ordinary regular Tata key. So nothing to write home about that. Now let me just slot it inside and see how does everything look. So this is how the display looks when the power is turned on. The instrument cluster remains exactly the same as the XT and the XM and even the XE variant. So nothing is different over here. However, this is brand new on this XM Plus variant. This is the very same touchscreen system seen on the XT variant as well. This is of a 7-inch size and also gets Android Auto, Apple CarPlay along with other features such as ambient lighting control. Yes, this XM Plus variant also gets ambient mood lighting. However, ambient lighting is present only on select areas of the interior on this lower variant. Let me just turn on the headlamps first. and immediately you can see that the touchscreen system has changed color to a darker theme. It assumes that it is already night time, so that is why the display is changed in terms of color. So now let's talk about the ambient lighting. This storage pocket over here gets blue lighting, which looks quite nice at night, but still it could have been better if the ambient mood lighting was carried over to the footwell and say around this floating island design over here as well, like the top end variant. But still, yeah, it is fine. They have at least provided this on this XM Plus variant. Now let's talk about other things. Of course, I have already said that voice commands along with steering motor audio controls are present on this XM Plus variant. Well, on this XM Plus variant, you do not get automatic climate control. That means you cannot control the AC using voice commands. However, you can still control the FM audio and say source changing. Let's just try that now. Tune to 93.5 FM. As you can see, the FM works perfectly when you control it with voice commands. These voice commands are also very useful if you are traveling out of your state, out of your district, where you can automatically store the channels, the local channels over there by just using the auto store command. Let's just try that now. Auto store FM.
Storing all presets in FM.
So that is how it works. It works perfectly great. You don't even have to remove your hands from the steering wheel to control the audio system. If you have connected Android Auto or Apple CarPlay or even Bluetooth, you can even change the song, change the source by just using the voice command. So that is how convenient it is. It is easily one among the best voice commands I have seen in this price category. So that is quite good again. Talking about the AC, these here are the manual controls for the AC. So nothing is surprising over here. This is exactly the same unit seen on the XM variant. So it is really good in terms of cooling as well. This car does not get rear AC vents. Only the XZ and the XZ Plus variants get rear AC vents, but still the cooling is pretty good. Well, that was all about the center console. You get the manual controls for the audio system over here in case you want to control this touchscreen manually using these buttons. So that is also quite fine. And well, just like before, the steering is adjustable for tilt only, no telescopic adjustment even on the top spec XZ variant as well. And yeah, that was all in terms of features on the dashboard. Well, talking about the fog lamp situation, the XT variant gets front fog lamps with LED DRLs, but this XM Plus variant clearly lacks a front fog lamp. That is why you do not get the controls for the front fog lamp on the stock and even on the center console, and neither on the right side of the steering wheel. You can see that this here is a blank panel, quite similar to the XM variant. That's because this car also does not get say auto engine start stop function. So that was all about that. This is a quick look at the dashboard again. Talking about the storage spaces, you get a very large glove box just like before. However, this XM Plus variant does not get that adjustable tray which is present on the XZ variant. However, you still get the organizer on the lid over here along with two cup holders which are quite unique and nice, and you also get this peacock design on the lid of the glove box. So talking about the interior quality, the quality has always been really good, largely very consistent. However, there are still slight few rough edges, such as the rough edging on these panel joints. So apart from that, everything is quite good. You can see the misfit over here on the glove box panel as well. So these are just small niggles, I'm just nitpicking, but still this interior is very good to be in, very comfortable and very spacious as well. This here is the very same 5-speed manual transmission with a glossy black panel on top, and this being the naturally aspirated 1.2 liter petrol engine, you get economy mode along with a regular city mode as well.
Economy drive mode activated.
So this system also gets voice assist warnings and all, just like the top spec variant. So this is going to be very helpful in case you are driving without properly shutting the door. It will even warn you, and in case you are not wearing your seat belt, it will again remind you of wearing your seat belt. So that was all. The driver's seat obviously is not adjustable for height. As you can see, this is quite exactly the same seat seen on the XM and the XT variant, so no difference over here. You get only recline and slide adjustments. That is all. Coming to the driver door, you get all the controls over here for the mirrors and the windows as well. You get auto folding ORVMs on this XM Plus variant, quite similar to the XM variant, so no surprise over here. That is quite nice. And you also get all 4 power windows, just like the XM variant itself. However, no one-touch express down function for the driver window on this XM Plus variant. Only the XT, XZ and the XZ Plus variants get one-touch down function, and the new XZ Plus variant also gets one-touch up function for the driver window alone. And that was all. You get very large bottle holders on all the doors, while the front doors alone get umbrella holders as well. You also get this nifty little pocket over here to store your wallet or chocolates or whatever you want. Coming to the roof, this XM Plus variant does not have a day-night switch for the IRVM. It is clearly a basic unit seen on the XM and the XE variants as well. This here is the interior cabin light, which is again yellow, quite looking cheap when you compare even with the XE variant of the Tata Tiago and Tigor, which gets LED cabin lights. And the sun visors are of standard design and shape and even size. Surprisingly, this XM Plus variant does not get a vanity mirror, which is quite a bit of cost cutting. Before we get to the back seat, let's just quickly take a look at the reverse parking sensor display in this touchscreen system. Let's just slot the reverse gear. And this is how the display looks like. It is exactly the same display seen on the Tata Tiago's XZ variant, which does not get a reverse parking camera. So no difference over here. You can see that there are 3 colors. The green means that the distance is quite safe. The yellow means that it is quite a bit near, and the red means you have to stop. So it is quite easy to read and understand. Let's just get to the back seat right now. Yes folks, this is how the dashboard of the XM Plus variant of the Tata Altroz looks like from the rear seat. It is easy to mistake this for the XT variant due to the touchscreen system. This touchscreen system, despite not having automatic climate control, still has voice commands and is very useful, and is also very good in terms of response and features. So that is quite good. This touchscreen system gets 2 speakers from Harman, which are decent in terms of quality. However, 2 speakers are say a little bit of cost cutting for such a premium hatchback. That's because even the Tiago's XT variant gets 4 speakers. This is a significant bit of cost cutting. Apart from that, this touchscreen system gets reverse parking sensors, voice commands and all those features, along with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. The dashboard itself looks quite premium, quite similar to the XZ variant, except for the lack of cruise control and automatic climate control. Talking about the rear seats, of course, the space of the Tata Altroz has always been really very good. It is easily one among the most spacious hatchbacks in the Indian market today, except for the Honda Jazz, which is obviously at the first position, and the i20 is also here to compete with the Altroz. Now, the width of the Altroz has always remained exactly the same, so seating 3 people abreast is kind of okay, except for the fact that you have to squeeze a little bit to adjust. And this XM Plus variant does not get rear adjustable headrests. Even the XT variant does not get rear adjustable headrests. They are available only on the XZ and the XZ Plus variants, and so is the center armrest. No rear AC vents on this XM Plus variant. Even the XT variant does not get that feature. Only the XZ and the XZ Plus variants get a center armrest for the front passengers along with rear AC vents. That said, these rear seats are themselves quite significantly comfortable and spacious, except for the lack of adjustable headrests. Thigh support is decent, if not the best. Even the center passenger will be comfortable thanks to this almost flat floor over here. Great design of this Alpha Arc platform from Tata Motors. Talking about the doors, you can see that this car gets provisions for a rear tweeter and a speaker on the rear doors, even on the lower variants, but still only 2 speakers are provided for the front passengers alone on the XM and the XM Plus variants of the Altroz. If you want, you can buy and attach additional speakers for the rear doors as well. The bottle holders are very large. You can even store your documents or whatever small items you have. The power window controls are located over here, and the power window function itself is quite silent and befitting a premium hatchback of this category. That was all about the rear seats of the XM Plus Tata Altroz. Let's just get to the boot. Opening the boot of the Tata Altroz XM Plus, Well, no, this XM Plus variant also does not get the remote open function seen on the XM variant of the Tata Nexon. I'm saying that because even the Nexon XM gets the exact same key as seen on this XM Plus variant of the Altroz. So opening the boot by pressing the button.
The Tata Altroz provides 345 liters of luggage space,
which is quite good for this segment, second only to the Honda Jazz. The space itself is quite neat and square, and it is very easy to use as well. This XM Plus gets 16-inch steel wheels as standard, with the spare wheel being a 14-inch one, quite similar to that seen on the XT variant. So nothing is different over here. And this XM Plus variant also lacks a boot lamp, unlike the XZ and the XT variants. That said, you can hang this parcel shelf quite conveniently, so that you don't need to hold up the parcel shelf every time you open the boot. So this is how convenient it is. It is quite well thought out. And that was all about the boot space of the Tata Altroz XM Plus. Let's just conclude this review once we talk about the pricing. So that was all about the XM Plus variant of the Tata Altroz 1.2 petrol. You can see that auto folding ORVMs are going to be very convenient. And well, talking about the pricing, this is easily one among the best value for money variants launched by Tata Motors in recent times in the premium hatchback segment. This variant has been launched to compete against the Hyundai i20's Magna variant. When you compare with the Magna variant of the i20, this variant gets a few more additional features such as a touchscreen system with voice commands and so on, which is going to be quite a big plus. So do let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about this XM Plus variant of the Tata Altroz. Meanwhile, this is Viprajesh signing off. See you on another video. Thank you for watching.